You all right, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of the pod from View from the Gantry. I'm back after a week off. How are we doing, guys?
Phenomenal.
Good, mate. Yeah. Shattered.
Quality. Love to see it. After a fun-filled day of action on Sunday, the snooze fest that was West Ham. I think we can both agree with that. First half was all right. Second half was a bit shit. And what we'll go on about City. Might as well start off with the league leaders, Arsenal. Gav?
And if you're going to listen to some of our fans who have already won the league. So, hey. I just want to clarify I'm not one of those. They can kind of go suck a dick. So, Arsenal, I don't know. I don't think it was Arsenal played really well. I think it's a case of Wolves were just really poor. They just kind of sat back and kind of pitched their tents up, and it was 7-8 men behind the ball all the time, and they just let Arsenal have the ball and kind of press them. Saka's goal, he kind of just stumbled through defenders and kept the ball, which it's a skill in itself, and he even tucked it away, which is brilliant. Again, I don't care how the ball goes in, as long as it goes in. Like, that's the main thing. I think Odegaard's goal, it was one of those
Lovely.
where it was 1-2 cut back to the box and he scored. Don't get me wrong, those look amazing. I would never go, I don't want to see them. You want to see them, but if it's 0-0 in the 85th minute, just fucking shoot. I don't need the tiki-taka fucking shit. They need the prime fucking Barcelona for 2014. Odegaard had a good game, I felt.
Last year goal for me.
Yeah,
Wasn't
but
it?
then if you look at it, it's the fact of Wolves just let us have the ball. They just let us have time and space, and that's I feel that's what we've been missing. Because Saka said throughout the week, him and Martinelli every game they're being defended by two players all times. You get past one, you've got another one you have to beat. Which, Ken, what you kind of just have to. You're the footballer. You kind of need to just kind of deal with that and learn how to adapt your game and actually get past them. But Wolves didn't. Wolves just sort of was like, we'll just kind of have so many men back that they can't break us down. And it wasn't the fact that we broke them down, it was the fact of we just found the space where a defender wasn't. Again, Saliba had a decent game. Well, no, Saliba had a good game. The defence didn't have much to do. So I can't really say Saliba had a good game. He had a decent game for what he done.
What a goal by Wolves, by the way. Might as well put it in there as well. That is a hit and a half.
I like Matthias Cunha. I liked him at Atletico Madrid, but I just don't think he showed what he can do. But we just shut off again. Like, again, I don't think it's the fact of Wolves done anything magnificent to get the goal. It was the fact of, I think it was Zinchenko gave the ball away, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think
Like-
if anything, you would have scored a lot more goals if you converted more of your chances.
Yeah, well, they hit the bar 3 times. They hit the post 3 times,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Peppered the
Who,
goal.
Wolves?
No, you lot. You
Yeah,
hit the
you
bar.
lot.
You hit the post 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Again, just shoot. Just shoot. Doesn't matter how it goes in, just fucking as long as it does. It gripes me that the fact of they don't shoot. Declan Rice needs to figure out if he's going to place the ball or if he's going to just put his laces through
What's
it.
he doing? Shooting with his weak foot from outside the box. I've watched that boy since he started for West
Yeah.
Ham, and he hasn't not got that on his locker. I'm not trying to sound like a prick. He just doesn't.
I mean, fair play for trying it, but at the same time, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it was an odd one.
Eddie Nketiah though,
No,
he's class.
I don't think you can have a go at him there. Actually, if you're on about a 1-on-1 when he's hit the post, he's hit the post. That happens. He's looking for the corner, and he's
but he's meant to be
missed it by an inch.
He's meant to be the fucking Mr. Miyagi. He's meant to be the fucking striker we've been looking for fucking decades after Van Persie and Henry and stuff.
I don't think
just want to
that.
clarify, he fucking isn't.
No, I don't think that though. But I think he's looking like an acceptable replacement to Jesus at the moment.
Oh no, the way we're playing at the moment, the way that we've been able to get results is because of Jesus in the way he plays, and Nketiah just kind of runs about like a headless chicken. Jesus just plays. He play the ball for Jesus. He'll drive at defenders, and Nketiah kind of just coasts about. If he gets the ball, he gets the ball. But if Eddie Nketiah's meant to be this good striker that everyone goes on about, he should take those away. I would say Haaland we didn't miss him, but we'll get on about that later.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is he's literally hit the post. Like, he's gone for the corner and he's hit the post.
Yeah, but why is he just let it in?
Well, he's tried
Just-
to.
No, he hasn't. He's tried to find the corner, as you said. Fuck it, just get it either up and over the keeper or under the keeper.
I don't think you'll find many players of his age that have the bollocks to chip him or dink it, to be fair.
The ability of Nketiah. Anyway, enough about him. Havertz came on, and again, it was a case of we'll just try and get balls into the box and see if he can get his head on it. I think it's a
he got
great
dropped.
thing.
Arteta's
Pardon?
watching the pod, isn't he? Arteta's watching the pod. He's been dropped. Finally.
He didn't start last week either.
Oh, right, okay.
No, he didn't
I
start
think that's
last
your
week.
midfield going forward. Probably.
Trossard, I love Trossard's got this role of he hasn't got a fixed role. He picks the ball up wherever the fuck he is.
Arteta's copied Bernardo Silva's role, you mean? And said, Trossard, do that.
It fucking works. If it works,
I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm
I
just
don't
putting
give
it
a
out there.
fuck who's done it.
No, I'm just putting it out there. I think he's
Rafa Benitez might have fucking done it. I don't give a fuck.
he's not the same as Bernardo Silva, but he's definitely trying to do that sort of thing.
Aye. Trossard needs to find his shooting boots, though. Or his finishing boots. There was a few times. There was one where he just clipped the ball out of nowhere. The ball's flying for the air, and he just in the air, sorry, and he just kind of jumped up, taking one foot. It's like an Henri-esque, it's like an Henri-esque touch, and then just sort of hit it at the goalkeeper.
He done brilliantly to bring it down.
Oh, absolutely, it was fantastic. I would probably say that's a standout fucking bit of the game, to be honest. I think in our game, just to touch on the referee, there wasn't any major mistakes, I don't think. I know at the moment Wolves kind of have a lot of things going against them, but I don't think there was anything major that went our way or didn't go our way and went Wolves' way. Again, I'm just happy with the result. We're top for another week.
4 points clear.
What more can you ask?
These are the questions I'm going to ask now. So this is rolling into the start of December when the congested field starts going. City have dropped points again today. You confident?
Of what?
Winning the league. Don't be stupid. You know what I'm asking you.
I know what you're asking, but I'll just say what I always say. It's too early. I'd be a fool to say I'm confident.
Win the league then? When you're lifting
April.
April.
No, if we're about 10 points clear, say in April, sound. I'll then believe.
You think you're going to get 10 points clear, City?
We were going to pump Chelsea in Baku. Didn't happen. We were going to win the league last year. We didn't. I'm not one of these fans that's going to sit here.
I'm trying to get a clip here.
It's not going to happen. I'm not going to look like a fucking mug. I'm not going to be the fucking tie of this podcast and say that we lost it because it was snowing.
Over and underachievers, just like.
I'm going to put it out there, by the way. If City do drop the ball with this league, I don't think Arsenal's the one that's going to pick it up anyway.
I don't think it's Liverpool.
Oh, do you not?
They dropped points today as well.
Oh, so you think Arsenal's going to win the league then?
No, I didn't say that. I just don't think it'll be Liverpool.
Right,
I think if anybody, if we can't and City don't, I think Spurs have got a good chance if they get all their players back fit.
I've got to disagree there. Spurs.
If they were playing good football before Madsen and who's the other boy got injured.
Everyone.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
But at the same time, their best centre backs out, their best creative midfielders out. Get them two back in, and Basuma just seems to always been on a fucking suspension. So get them back in the team. They could do wonders.
Arsenal aren't winning the league. Is that what you're saying?
They could be.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. So no answer. Like a politician. The other thing I was going to say, I saw it on a fan page. Declan Rice has been compared to Patrick Vieira. Too early.
On what planet?
I think it's too early. I've said this, right? I'm not going to go back on my word, right? I done a TikTok when Declan Rice came, and I think Rice has Patrick Vieira qualities. I don't quite think he is the Vieira, though. But he does have Vieira qualities.
I don't agree. I think if anyone, any holding midfielder, an Arsenal midfielder he embodies is probably a Manuel Petit. That he hasn't got a forward bone in his body.
Yeah.
I think you saw when he took that shot on. I don't want to obviously subject one shot, but I think he's at the ball boy.
That's not the first shot that he's botched this year, is it?
No.
No. And I agree. I think defensively, sound is class, but I think going forwards, he's
So he doesn't have Vieira qualities, is what you're saying.
has some, but nowhere, nothing. He doesn't drag the ball
Vieira is
forward.
one of the the most complete midfielders ever.
Right? But you can still have qualities of a specific player.
Well, yeah, but that's the whole point of being complete. He's not. No, but he's not the new Vieira.
No, I didn't. No, but I didn't say he was.
Right.
No.
that's
Like, 2
that's what I'm
seconds.
asking
You're misunderstanding.
No, I'm
I
not. What I'm
don't
saying
think
is,
he
I
is
saw a fan
Vieira.
page. No, sorry, I saw a fan page that compared him to Vieira. So I'm asking you if you think he's the new Vieira for Arsenal. Is what I asked you. So is he or not?
He's the fucking best thing we've had since.
What, better than Partey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love Partey. But Rice. Right. So with Partey has off games. And he just has an injury up and down his fucking leg that no one seems to get what the fuck it is. 1 minute it's his hip, second is his fucking knee, second is his fucking ankle. Second way is. Anyway, Rice doesn't have an off game. For me. So far in an Arsenal shirt, he hasn't had a bad game. Partey, unfortunately, when he came in, he wasn't groundbreaking.
Mark my words. Put it down on a piece of paper. Declan Rice doesn't have off games. He just goes missing in big games at times. Both the Frankfurt legs show you that in the Europa League when we were in the semi-final. We're going to put that out there. And he wasn't particularly good against Fiorentina either.
It could be different.
Oh, of course it could be. He's surrounded by a better team. And arguably, no, not arguably at all, he's got a better manager. But yeah, no, nah. I tell you what, can we go? Yeah, we'll go on to West Ham. The first half was all right. I don't think either team wanted to win it.
Can I sum it up in one word?
Go on.
Poor.
I disagree at times, but the vast majority of it, yes, it was lackluster. Yes.
Both goals were poor. Defending was poor. Attacking was poor. The only bit that was decent was midfield.
Yeah, no, I like the goal. I think Kudus is starting to make a thingy for that, being a late runner into the box, and he just seems to be everywhere. And the fact that he's celebrating in front of the Palace fans, he gets points for that.
Is it not shocking keeping?
I don't know, because you could argue. I mean, you argued that a couple of weeks ago that it took a slight deflection, so has it thrown the keeper off? So, like, I don't know. Yeah, all right, it is an hard, but it was also in the corner, so 6 and 2 3, isn't it?
No, I would get it, right? I would get if the keeper's like fully stretched or something. But he wasn't. His body was there. His hand was there. He should be stronger.
I think we had plenty of chances. I just think we didn't do anything with them. I agree. I do think overall it wasn't great. It wasn't a great game.
I think Kudus is probably the shining light out of our team at the moment. I don't know what's going on, but he just seems to be the only one. He's going forward, coming back. He's tracking. Some of the touches he's done. I mean, he brought the ball down, literally not even really looking at it. Full stretch of his leg up at his head height, and just brought it down, and it was unreal. Some of the stuff. Second half was forgettable. I think Palace was suiting for the draw. By the looks of it, they were just happy with it.
I hate teams like that.
Newcastle
done it against us.
Yeah.
They weren't really pressing at 1-0 anyway when they were down. But then when they went to 1-1, which I don't care what any Palace fan says, that was against the run of play. We were okay in the first half. They just didn't have many chances.
What's Mavropanos doing?
He annoys me, right? Because I don't know why he's starting at centre back. I know he was on and off last year, but I'd prefer Tilo Kehrer in there. I think he's quicker. I think he actually makes less mistakes, to be honest with you. Mavropanos acts as if he can play the ball out really well at times, and I just don't think he can. I don't know. It's like he's seen Edouard and gone, it's all right, I won't get that.
Right, it's just let the ball piss off his fucking foot. Like, it has literally just...
He just sort of went, it's all right. He won't score. Oh, he scored. Uh-huh.
And then the more shocking thing is probably as well Areola getting down there like slow motion.
You know what? I feel it's a case of he was waiting for a whistle to come that never fucking came. Or he was waiting for something. It was when it's like an offside or there's a bad challenge. Keepers just like stand and look to the line and like, hello. That's what it felt like. It just felt like Aero was waiting on something happening.
Yeah,
And it just didn't come.
very Fabian Barthez, wasn't it, Ben? Yeah, end up.
A bit
I don't. To be honest, it's a really fee game because there wasn't much to talk about. I think the individual moments. I think Paqueta's ball into Emerson was lovely. How Emerson hasn't finished that off, and the ball was like,
to Rosehead.
you don't want to say it's like De Bruyne-esque, but it pretty much was. And he's put it literally on his foot, and he's just.
I don't
He
think
just
Alvarez had a bad
smashed
game,
it.
but he just does a job, doesn't he? He just kind of
That's what I love about
controls.
Alvarez. I think he's a perfect replacement for Rice because he hasn't got that in his head that he's better than what he is.
Yeah, nothing
Alvarez just does the
flashy.
job
Just
that he
turns
does.
up, does his job, and then goes off. But I think the one thing I want to point out again is yet again we went over 80 minutes before we made a fucking sub. Again.
Yeah, I think it was clear as well after the first half. We were good the first half, then we started run off the edge at about 55, 60 minutes in. We played pretty much the same team we played on Thursday. Just sub him. Sub
Look at the
players
bench.
off.
We had Benny on the bench, we had Cornet on the bench.
Yeah, you
Four,
so much
like we
quality.
could have made so many like for like swaps.
Yeah, so much quality, but I just don't understand when some of these players are going to get a chance. I mean, I said to you when we were watching the game, I was looking at a sub and I was like, "Who's that? Oh wait, he's bringing 4 nails on. Right, why's he doing that?"
Mm.
I just don't understand the subs. I don't know. It's just
It seems to be that he doesn't know when, it doesn't want to make a sub, and when he does, he has no fucking idea who he's taking off.
I think. Do you know what I think his main problem is? If you look at everyone on that bench from his starting 11, they're completely different. So like Paqueta, Souček, and Kudus, none of them are runners. None of them take on a man usually, or go 1-on-1 and go down the wing. Ben Rama and Cornet both do that. They don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Fornals he doesn't trust in centre mid. I personally do, but whatever. And Bama's different to what Bowen can provide. It's just everyone's different, isn't they?
Should he get a regular shoeing, sorry,
Who?
into the squad? Bama and Bomo.
Bama. I'd love to try him. I don't see what the problem is. As I said, I've said this for weeks. I think Souček doesn't need to be in that team to start off with. I think a front four.
He's your captain.
Yeah, that was an odd one today, actually. But I didn't realise he was vice captain without Kurt.
Without
but
a Kellogg's box.
Yeah, sorry. If you had Paqueta, Kudus, Bowen, and Mbama up front, I think you're playing everyone in their best position. You've got a winger on the right side.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
Sorry, no, I was just going to say what you were just about to say. You've got a player up front that could play any of those 3 roles. You want Bowen? You want to switch with Bowen? Sound, I'll play there. I've got the pace to beat the defenders. Oh, you want me to play as a cam? Sound, I've got good passing. I can distribute the ball out. I feel that's so key in so many of the bigger teams in the league, with having that flexibility of, oh, you want going back to Arsenal, you've got Martinelli and Trossard. Oh, Martinelli's going to float in. Trossard will go out there.
That's what I was going to say. That
that.
Probably the best team to quote that at the moment is Spurs. They are so fluid at the front 3.
Yeah.
And I would love us to do that, but for some reason he just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, mate. If you pick Paqueta up and he's over on the right wing, I'm all right with that. Because he does track back at times, but he's not known for his back and forth. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to do what he's done at Everton, where like he's got one side where when he overloads into midfield, so he was bringing Kudus into centre mid to let Kufal down the right, thinking that the left back would Tyree Mitchell would keep on following Kudus in, and it worked the first 50 minutes. I think they worked it out afterwards, to be honest with you. It's not a hard tactic, I don't think, to cover when Sufal's making these fucking runs every 2 minutes down the wing and getting the ball. I think we had enough chances to probably win the game, but it is what it is. I think it's better to draw it than lose it, in a sense.
That was what I was worried about, is them getting some last minute.
Palace always end up doing that, didn't they? They'll just beat you 2-1 and they just don't deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It was one of those performances from Palace I absolutely fucking hate. Go out and play football. Don't fucking sit with fucking 9 men in your own fucking box and go, oh, we got a draw. Well, of course you're going to get a fucking draw. You've not got a fucking goal line.
But they look like those minutes, mate.
You've just put up fucking Adrian's wall in the fucking 6-yard box.
They're another team, though, that has such a good forward line and just don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
They have everything there.
He's shite.
I don't know about that, but
Prick. He's a prick.
Oh yeah.
That Mateta came on though and did fuck all. He got the ball like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
He just kind of stumbled over it, lost it, and then we went back on the attack again.
If I had to name somebody that's worse than Ketia, you've just found the man.
Mateta.
He doesn't do anything.
I don't know what he brought on to do.
He rocks up to Selhurst Park, gets his fucking paycheck, and goes home. That's all he fucking does.
He's on it tonight, eh?
Who?
You.
How? What have I done?
I think we've got our back four sorted. If you take Mavropanos out tonight and put Kurt Zuma in there, back four sorted. I think the two holders are sorted. I don't think you're changing Ward-Prowse and Alvarez there. I think the front four's the question now.
Zuma, Ahmed, Kufal, and Emerson.
I think that's a solid back
so
four.
Where does Kerr feature?
I think no. So I think if Mavropanos replaced Zuma today because he had a family emergency, he needed to go to or something. So I personally think Thilo Kehrer, I think you put him in instead of Zuma. I prefer him on that side. He can play right back. I like him at right centre back. He played there a couple of games. Don't get me wrong, he's shaky at times, and I get that. That Mavropanos, I think he was brought in for Europa League games, and he's been all right some Europa League games, but he's not been brilliant. And I don't know why he bloods people in sometimes shaky performances. It's like he bloods Mavropanos in really quickly. Cornet has an amazing 10-15 minutes against that Topola team on Thursday. We need a right mid or a left mid on, and he doesn't bring him on. And you're like, just bring him on.
Sorry, who were you playing on Thursday?
Yes, it's Topola.
Suzuki
Topola or something.
I don't know. I just found it funny. I just found it funny.
No, it's their Czech team or something. But no, I think back at Topola. I think no, if you actually put a winger that can actually run.
He sounds like an extra with Star Wars.
Matt, I'll tell you what, they weren't bad. Which probably says more about the Europa League than anything else. Apple 9th in December, Ben.
It's a lot more positive than I thought we were going to do when I did my prediction at the beginning of the year. So yeah, I'll take it.
I want to put it out there, just a caveat there, just to kind of puff it out. We're 3 points off, I think, where we were. The year when we finished 6th.
The year before,
7th for the Europa League semi-final.
Yeah.
I think we're 2 or 3 points worse off now than what we were with them. So I guess that's an all right start.
Yeah.
And you've got Liverpool and City out of the way as well.
Yeah. I think now though, when we're making these chances against teams like Palace, we really need to just fucking knuckle down and smash them in, mate. I think if we're gonna sit this high up the table, who have we got next?
We've got Spurs on Thursday.
That'll be
is it midweek games, is it?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Into the festive period now, son.
Fucking love it. That means somebody's getting injured. Probably Saka.
Football depression is what the festive period.
It's the title over. I'm happy with 9th, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. If the season ended now, I'd be happy with 9th, I think. How good some of the other teams have been. I don't think that's negative to say that.
No, I'd be happy with it.
You know what? With the teams around you, they could go win like a game 3-0, and then next week they'll lose a game 1-0. Yeah, and then next game, it gets so fucking back and forth. And I think if West Ham can just get a run of form where it's just grinding out win after win after win, you'll be comfortable top half.
Yeah, you look at Brighton today. They dropped points in sit against Chelsea, who got pumped last week. It's like that just makes no sense to me. But it is what it is. I think you've got us, Villa, Everton, us, Villa, Brighton.
Brentford?
There's someone else around there. Sorry?
Brentford?
Yeah,
probably them. And probably Spurs are all fighting for outside the top 6, I would think. Sorry. 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th, I would say. As I said, I'll be happy if we finish anywhere near 4 to 8. To be honest with you, that's a brilliant season for us. And then I think Moyes out, I would like to see.
Is it not just inevitable?
No, so the thing is, I don't think it is. I personally think if he doesn't quit this year and he has a good year, I think he goes into football director.
He's got more chance of having a fucking heart attack than finishing in the West Ham manager next year. Know what I mean?
Who replaces him though is the thing. Like
you've had a fucking guy for Stade Reims and fucking Lagoon come to the London Stadium for a few games.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's apparently. I don't know if he's there to have a look of what the fuck's going on, or if he's there to be like, coming to
He might be
us.
part of the
I
coaching
just
staff,
know
mate, 'cause I
he's
think
been
he
there.
sacked 2 of them in the summer. David Moyes. He let 2 of them go in the summer.
Well, he's
Well,
been
we're
in
gonna
the
get-
stands.
We're going to bring Zidane in as our new manager. That's what
Like,
it is.
like he's not been in like where the back staff would normally be. He's actually been where like the media and stuff and
Oh,
like
okay.
special guests have been.
I'd like Thomas Frank, but I don't see how you get him out of Brentford, to be honest with you.
We dummy Frank.
Yeah, no, I would though. Do you know what? Actually, ex-West
take
Ham
Potter.
player. I wouldn't mind Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, I like him.
I think he gets a bit of leeway with West Ham fans 'cause he used to play for us, and I think genuinely he's done all right at
Has he?
Wolves so
I
far.
didn't know he used to play for you.
Yeah, Gary O'Neill did. Yeah.
Would you take Potter?
Yes, I would. Yeah.
I'd take Potter.
Yeah.
If we offered him a job now, I'd hope he'd take it.
I
'Cause I
said
like
this
the football
before he
he
went to
played at Brighton.
Chelsea that one would end badly, but I would take him, and I would
Mhm.
every day of the week.
Would I don't think he would. But this is a question. Would you? It's a choice of two. Would you take Bielsa or Nuno Esperanto, whatever he's fucking
None.
called, the one that was at
Neither.
Spurs?
Neither.
No,
Neither.
Okay.
I'd rather manage him.
I think that Nuno could do a job at you, but with Kudos,
Yeah, but you're replacing someone for the exact same sort of manager. You're getting rid of Moyes for boring football, and then you replace him with Nuno, who does boring football.
but it's
The
different
only
boring
person I
football.
would take that is known for parking the bus, and it's because we win something, is I'd take Mourinho. If Mourinho wanted to come back to England, I'd take him in a
Not
heartbeat.
Conte.
No, because Mourinho ends on bad terms, but he leaves the club intact, I feel. Conte makes everything toxic.
He's a fucking knob.
Yeah, and I don't think he'd get on with West Ham fans because we're quite
Would-
vocal.
Would you take Ollie?
No, we're better than that. Genuinely, we're better than that. That's not to dig it out. Do you know what? Just why not? Just go for broke and get Xabi Alonso in. Leverkusen. See you later, bud. Come join the massive West Ham. It's all good.
I think Madrid's next for him.
Oh, we can come to West Ham for a couple of seasons and win us the Premier League first.
Then fuck
That's
off
all right.
Madrid.
What a turn of events it would be if West Ham won the Premier League for Arsenal. We'll
I'm
go
not
on
betting my ass
to...
on that.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
alright.
just staying quiet.
That's a first. I'll tell you what, we'll go to the City Spurs game. I think by all accounts, everyone thought that was going to be a fisting, didn't they, off Spurs? I think I said it to you, Ben, before it kicked off. I think they're going to get their asses handed to them, and they seem to do bits-ish.
I don't think they do. I don't even know how you describe Spurs' It was, I'm not really sure because
Do you
they
ever just
kind
think
of.
they throw their cards up, and I'm not saying Spurs get lucky all the time, but they just seem to land in a very nice way for them.
Yeah, I think they were very. I think it was very lucky the way it went.
Yeah, I mean we'll go through the game. I think
In
Haaland
one
missed
word,
2
sorry.
sitters.
In one word, to summarise the game, sloppy.
I
In my
completely
opinion.
disagree. How?
I was
There
so
was 6
sloppy.
goals.
Possession for both teams was so sloppy. Just gifting the other team balls.
You got 2 left backs and 2 right backs playing in your back 4. What did you think it was
Doesn't-
going to be?
I'm just saying it's sloppy. I don't care what it was beforehand. I don't care who's in the lineup. If it's sloppy, it's sloppy.
I think
It's fucking
Haaland
City.
missing the open goal was
Yeah,
mental.
Magical.
go for it. The Son finish for the first goal, lovely.
Yep.
I think he
Class.
gave Edison the eyes and just sent him on his way, and then just placed it. It was lovely.
Yeah, but it came from a sloppy fucking City corner.
Would you? I was going to ask you actually. Sorry, Gav. Would you take Son at Arsenal right now, up front?
Yes.
Do you think he'd win you the league?
Yeah, probably. I do.
Because I think he's probably a 20, 25 goal a season striker, isn't he?
I
In the
don't
right team.
know. You know, if I have to base it off of his... You know what, when he started as a striker for Spurs to begin with, he wasn't that good, in my opinion. I don't think he was magnificent. But he's actually kind of turning the screw a bit, turning the knot, and actually just play him out. Would I take him at Arsenal? Yes. Do I think he could win us league? Yes. I think he scores 25 plus goals for us.
I think him, Salah, and Haaland are just on a different level compared to everyone else.
It's a good argument.
It's hard to disagree.
I don't know why it just went through my head because obviously he's the main man at Spurs now. He's never going to leave, but I think how good a signing that's been. I think what was he, 15 million or something? I think they bought him for.
Cheap as
It's
shit.
an unlucky bit of contact that he gets for the own goal as well.
Who? Sorry.
It's an unlucky bit of contact Son gets for the own goal as well, isn't it?
Yeah. If you ever wanted a clip on how to show what are Tottenham Hotspur, it's that their main striker scores a goal, and then 2 minutes later concedes an own goal. Such a bottler. That first half, that Doku when he's done the defender and then pummeled it into the post. Oh yeah. He looks like a player.
He is class. He does look like he's going to be something special.
The second and third City goals. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, I'm just saying, he's just so quick.
Yeah.
Like,
He on left and right. He's so quick. He's just.
I think he would take Walker.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think so.
I do.
That's rough.
How quick he has been down that wing, no one has been able to catch him. No one's been like. You could give somebody about fucking 5 second head start and you'd still fucking trance him.
Yeah, I don't think Walker though.
Walker took Mbappe.
Yeah, but Mbappe's like.
Oh, shut up. The City second and third goal are pretty much carbon copies. They both just,
Folding was lovely.
Yeah, I think Grealish's was as well. I think the build up for Grealish's was as well.
Yeah. But I just think Foden's was much better.
Very
but not much better.
Esque, wasn't it? Tiki-taka, just really short passing, bang straight in.
They seem to do this though. They seem to get stay around first and second until February, have moments, and then by February they just steamroller everyone and do 16 straight wins. It's just
Joe's goal was good. Lo Celso's.
Yeah, it was actually.
Right. He's done well to find the fucking back of the net. But why is nobody shutting him down? Why is no one pressing him?
Because
why is no one doing anything?
If I would like to see the last time Lo Celso actually started for Spurs.
Doesn't matter who it is.
No. But so as a defender,
he's on the edge of your box.
If you've got Lo Celso coming at you and he's not played a game in the last 6 months for this team, you're gonna be sitting here going, he's not gonna bloody shoot, is he? So then when he's gone and taken it on and gone for it, he gets 10 out of 10 for me for effort, and the fact that you managed to score it as well is fair play. I don't know whether you could blame the defender because I wasn't expecting him to shoot.
I think the overall defending from City was not very good. Overall.
Floppy.
All right, Gav. Cheers for those one-word motivation quotes, son. What I was going to say was...
2 seconds, though, before Ben's saying, it doesn't matter who the fuck it is. I don't care how long they've been out for. If he's on the edge of the box and he can fucking strike a ball, you fucking close him down. If it's Arsenal and you've got fucking Gabriel going, well, it's alright. It's only fucking Sufa. He ain't gonna fucking shoot and he scores. I'm gonna be pissed off. You're going to tell him you're on the pitch to do a job.
It'd be like when that Pepe that you had going in front of goal. No one expects him to shoot because no one expects to see him on the pitch. So
that's what he fucking did.
But that's what I mean. So Lo Celso's the same thing. He never. I would love to know when the last time it was that he actually started a game for Spurs, and he's absolutely gone for it. I think it's just because
I don't think that matters. I think that's defensive discipline. You need to get out there, mate.
I'll return the question to you, Ben. Right, it's West Ham. You've got Kera. We'll go with Kera. He hasn't shut down the player, so the players took a shot and it went in. Are you accepting that? You going, it's alright?
I'd still be mad about it. What I'm saying is, if it's a player that's out of form and not been playing, you're not going to expect him to have the confidence to just take a shot on and go for it, yeah. That's not going to be the first thing in my head. If I see a player that's barely played and he's picked up the ball and he just goes for it, it's not going to be my first thing I'm going to be thinking. Should he be closed him down? Yes, but I still think it's a class goal.
Thank fuck you're not my centre back.
The Kulusevski third goal to make it a draw. He's brilliant header. He has got no right to win that header from Ake.
Ake needs to be stronger.
It's actually shocking defending. Obviously, you need to give props to him getting up there, right, and putting it on target and getting it probably in the
Yeah.
closest champ space. But Ake, I think he needs to look at himself. I think that, to be honest with you, I think that City back four do to an extent.
They weren't great. None of them were great, if I'm honest.
Is it the case of Ake wasn't strong enough in the air, or was he looking for the foul?
Looking for the foul.
I thought he was looking for the foul. I thought he bundled over and looked for the foul. But I think I hate that sort of defending.
He went
It's the exact same
flying.
with Gabriel for Arsenal against Newcastle. You don't do that. You play at the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
You try and clear it. You don't try and just fall over and get it given to you. But the problem is that stems from the refs, which I'm going to bring up in a second. Because has anyone seen that replay of the Grealish?
That should never have been called. He's literally went advantage, and then as soon as Grealish went behind the back line, he's went, it's alright. Fucking
yeah,
it's a Hooper. Was it fucking Simon Hooper, the stupid little cunt? He shouldn't have been anywhere near football.
By the way, he's 2 yards on as well. He's so safe on, and it's also so. I get it if it's advantage because he doesn't think he's going to get to Grealish, right? Because that is fair, because that's what you put it back for, right? That is the only thing I can think is why. What?
But it's in the air, though.
Right. What I'm saying is, right, a lot of refs, when it's mid-air, if they don't think the player's going to get it, they'll just call advantage and bring it back. But that is a shocker. How high that line was. You've got Grealish easily on. There's no qualms for offside. The liner's got to have told him that. And he still calls it. And Haaland looked raging. But I completely understand, man. It's a peach of a pass.
With that, though, right, it annoys me because there's no consistency. If it was the fact of, okay, Grealish might be offside, it's close enough where you keep the flag down and the referee should allow the play to continue. How the fuck is he went?
Because what he's done is again, I'm just playing devil's advocate with what I think is going through the ref's head. Is I think
nothing.
He's calling advantage, and then the ball's gone over. I don't think they're even thinking about it as being offside, but I don't think they can give it as a free kick for the advantage if he ends up being offside. So I think he thinks he's doing City a favour, but he's not.
No, he's cost them 3 points. Because I'd be very surprised if he didn't bury that when he got there.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a shocking decision.
Yeah.
Just want to touch as well. Michael Oliver for us today was shit.
Yeah.
When was the last time he had a good game?
I don't know, mate. I don't like him. I'm surprised he didn't give 2 red cards out. He just
I said this to somebody I was with during the game. I went, he's meant to be the best we've got, and he's actually turned out to be one of the worst.
I think all refs at the moment, I think the last couple of games that I've watched, and I genuinely just, I would like to be able to make sense of some of the decisions that they come to. But it makes no fucking sense. And you sit here and you go, these people get paid $100,000 a year.
You know what it reminds me of?
Every
Funny
week.
enough. Go on.
It reminds me of like the Family Guy Simpsons thing when they're thinking it's just the fucking monkey clock and the symbols together. Just fucking, that's what I just think's going on in their head. Just pure going, dick, and what the fuck's going on?
Do you know what does me? It's like when you think about it, right? Obviously, Arsenal are 2 points clear at the top of the league. They should be 4 points behind City because the goal that got disallowed against Liverpool should never be disallowed for City. That's not a push on Alisson. I don't care who says that. They need to get their eyes tested. And then that offside today, if that goes in, they've won that game as well.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
It's mad.
I don't know how City fans aren't absolutely livid.
I think because probably, even though they've had 2 big setbacks, they probably know that they're going to pick it. Yeah, basically. that it's going to get to February and they're just going to fuck the shit out of everyone and end up winning the league.
Apart from if Arsenal are going to win the league.
The game's the game. Unfortunately, that's what I've come to terms with. The game's the game. If you get it given for you, get fucking fantastic. If it doesn't, then fuck it.
I just really want more consistency with the refs.
I'm just sick of the game.
Stupid.
I love football. I love watching it, but fuck me, it feels like an SAS fucking torture fucking kit.
He's David Goggins today, isn't he? With a motivational quote.
You don't know he's there.
Game, man.
Yeah. I know, but I'm sorry. It just annoys me. Like, even when we score a goal, or any team scores a goal, they can't celebrate. Because they always shoot back to the halfway line and it comes up on the fucking screen. VAR check in session. Fuck off.
Yeah, but then
Let me
people wanted
jump into the
VAR,
fans
mate.
and fucking shirtless and fucking woo.
Yeah, but people
Like-
wanted VAR, so you can't moan.
No, come on.
I
No,
think
you
what
can't,
it
though,
was,
'cause-
yeah, you got a 50-50 because you got some teams like United used to get so much of the rub of the green, like so then you bring in VAR, but the problem is now refs have lost all bottles, so VAR
No.
ain't pointless.
Also, as well, teams are getting bent over every week like Wolves. They should have about 10 points more than they do.
Yeah,
But VAR isn't just right. It's going to sound weird, so I need to think about what I'm saying. We have a special VAR. We have our own VAR. We didn't want the Champions League one with the offsides and the way they do it,
Yeah.
which is more. It's proven to be more successful. There's a lot less mistakes.
Okay.
We have the one that seems to be the prototype that is just filled with fucking errors.
I don't think VAR is the issue. I think it's the people manning VAR is the issue.
Yeah.
Because we've got failing refs, and then we're using other failed refs that are just
Yeah.
as bad when they're on the pitch, behind the fucking camera.
This
No.
does me. It's like you're a specialised referee on the pitch, right? But it's like you're a specialised referee on the pitch, but also subsection to your responsibilities is you need to be VAR. I think you saw today at the City game, he's on VAR almost every week, almost every other week. So is Michael Oliver. So, like, they're not doing competent decisions while they're on the pitch. What chance have they got with 10 cameras in
Yeah,
front of them?
exactly.
No, but
If you can't do the basics of your original job, how are you then meant to correct someone else? Or
Yep.
not correct them, sorry, assist them in making a decision, because it's not
No,
correcting them, because then
it's
you're effectively
their
saying they make a good.
perspective. It's
No,
their
no, but it's-
perspective.
I don't
If
even
it
think
was
it's their
if there was a
perspective.
checklist that they go by and go, yep, it's met that, fine. But it's
VAR
not.
is meant
It's
to be a
always
second opinion.
oh well. Yeah, it's meant to be. It ain't.
Yeah,
But that's what I mean. But
It's
how can you be a
it's a judge,
decent?
jury, and
How can you
executioner.
be a reliable second opinion if you can't even get your own opinion right? Is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Michael Oliver is dog shit. He's been dog shit for fucking months. Oh, don't worry though. We're gonna have him out there checking the camera and getting him correct Hooper.
I
they're
call
both
it the
gonna
other
make
month.
wrong
I don't know
decisions.
why we can't poach the best referees off the continent in the
Yeah.
UK. We have the best league, so
Take away the screen, is what I say.
no,
Take it away.
no.
No, I think
No,
people get arrested.
absolutely. No,
Because the problem
take
is,
it away.
right? No, because the problem is, right? So everyone moans that the screen is there, and then the refs change their mind to what VAR are saying because VAR are showing them the angles. So what you're
Yeah.
saying is then that doesn't correct any of it.
No,
just
but
allow-
it relieves
just
the
said-
pressure off of the refs.
You've just
though.
said VAR is the judge, jury, and executioner. If you take that screen away, they definitely are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that gives
they are
too much
anyway.
VAR.
The screen's obsolete.
No, it's
I
not
think-
obsolete.
I-
No, it's not obsolete. It's just
the
not
case of
working how it's meant
20
to.
20 times, there's only once it's been overturned.
Yeah, no,
And 20
I'm
times
agreeing
only
with what you're
once.
saying. It's not working, but it's not obsolete.
No, it is though. No, it's obsolete if you have it or take it away. Because
No, hang
they're
about
still
it. So
coming to the
you're the
same
ref,
issues.
right? You're the ref, and you go, "That's a yellow card." Then I'm in VAR. I go, "Ha, you're wrong. It's red." And you're like, "All right."
Sound.
No, but
No.
you're meant to be the
They've
head
seen
of the game. You're the referee. You're meant to control the game. The VAR is meant to be a video
It's gone.
assistant
No,
referee.
but they're gone. It's gone.
I
Allow me
don't
to
think
accept
that would
It's
work.
gone.
That would
No.
just make things worse.
The referee is not in charge.
No,
it's not.
that's the problem at the moment.
Yeah.
They don't fit.
But then there's no point. What I'm saying is the referee doesn't have they have their opinion of what they think's right.
Mhm.
VAR go around and check it and go, yep, you're right. No, you're wrong. Okay. But the problem is they get the referee to spend another minute or so looking at a shitty fucking camera angle that doesn't show anything, and then the referee goes, "Oh, all right, yeah, okay." No, it just wastes so much time, and
The
it
only
makes
thing I
no
disagree
sense to
with is
send
the
the
fact that
referee
the
there.
fans in the stand don't get to see the replays on the big monitor. I think the refs who look at the VAR screens on the sidelines, all of those camera angles should be shown on the stadium screens. I personally believe that.
I think referees should have microphones.
That's a very bad idea.
Why?
I don't think it's going to be a bad
No.
idea for the refs. I think it's a bad idea for whoever pick up the players. So
Yeah,
no,
I
right. What I mean is, I don't mean the fucking pure jogging about and you've got fucking wee Kyle Walker going, "Oh yeah, fucking cunt." Like, no,
No, that's what he
I
says.
think No, but what I'm thinking is they go to the screen, if they have the fucking screen, they go to the screen, they have like a little button or something that then goes around the stadium and goes, VAR decision, offside, and then the fans in the stadium, the fans at home know what it's for, rather than it's you have the on-screen thing that just flashes up and goes, it's completed or what it actually is. But if you actually have the referee goes, number fucking 4 is just 2-footed fucking Jesus at the fucking chest, it's a penalty. Sound. I would like the what's it called? The reasons of
See, I think you most times know why VAR is checking something. Is my point. I just like to see the screens, see what they're actually showing the refs.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Also, as well, this absolute fixed show of how Webb and Michael Owen asking no questions whatsoever. There needs to be someone on there that can actually take Howard Webb to task because he's loving this. He's just getting his balls itched by Michael Owen for 60 minutes.
Oh, Michael is just a cunt though. He's
what I mean is that he's clearly there just to ask the footballing opinion, and he's not. He's not asking football questions. He's asking questions that have already been recycled and rehearsed, and it isn't valuable to anyone that's watched it. I don't think. Just to go back to City, why are they so shaky this year? What's going on?
I think it's just a dip in form. I think it was bound to happen. I just think we're all surprised at the fact that.
Are they hungover from the treble?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I was going to say. I think their mentality is the fact that we've already won. We've already won what we set out to achieve. We'll just go out and play football. And
I think also,
unfortunately, they don't have that drive or passion anymore.
After such a successful year, there was going to be a bit of downplay where there was going to be like jet lag, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, they're still the best team in the world.
Yeah.
But I think it was undoubted that there was going to be some sort of lag, that there was going to be a bit where they just kind of slowed down a bit. They made a couple of mistakes, and then. But I think you're right. I think all that will happen is, as in the new year, they'll just pick up form again, and then we're all due for another fucking season.
They just seem to do it, mate. They just seem to do it. They just seem to churn out results. There's never any question about it in the new year. That championship period between late Jan till May, they just don't lose. Unlike
until they get fisted.
Until Arsenal win the league, is that what you're saying?
You're not gonna get me. I would love to say yes. I'd love to say yes.
So there you go. No, that's fine. That's it. Snip there. Don't worry about it. Right. I'll tell you what. We'll go quickly on to the predictions because there are midweek games, which also means there'll be an extra video this week, I would think. We might as well go for the one that's first. Is you've got Luton Arsenal, and that's at Luton. Big game away. What do you think, Ben?
I think Luton are going to get absolutely smashed. Score prediction. Well, what was the score? Burnley beat them 5-0, didn't they?
No, it's Sheffield. That was Sheffield.
Burnley beat Sheffield.
4-0 Arsenal against Luton.
Yeah, I was going to say Luton lost against Brentford 3-1, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, I don't see him doing well against Arsenal. I see him getting an absolute sending off.
4-0, you said?
Yeah.
Go on, Gav.
2-0. I think. 2-0 Arsenal. I should fucking question. Should have made myself more clear. I think 2-0. I think Luton will be up in our faces for the best part of the first half, and then we'll just get 2 goals.
So 2-0 to the potential champions, yeah?
If you'd like to address some answer, you fucking feel free to do so.
I think they'll get a goal because I think they're good for a goal at Kenilworth Road, probably. But I think probably 3-1. I'll go for carbon copy of what happened at Brentford, I think. I don't see that changing. The bigger game of the week. I think it's probably the biggest game in the midweek games. Not to blow our own trumpets, rather, but Spurs West Ham. It's at Spurs. It's on a Thursday, so I think we've technically had more rest, but I wouldn't like to say that. They have Romero back, if that changes anyone's mind. But Gav, I'll let you go first, actually, not being swayed by anyone.
Spurs.
Yeah, you're a cunt.
I felt you had so many opportunities to score the day and you struggled.
Sorry, I'll go on, Ben.
I'll go 3-2 West Ham.
Who scores the winner?
Suchek.
We potato salad.
Who scores the winner? Ward-Prowse.
Oh, come on, man. Can he
I
stick
bet
a
you
shot
for
first?
JWP next year.
Oh,
I'm just going, go on. 3-1. West Ham, easy. Absolutely pissed it, mate. Son will get one, because he always gets one. I think, Kazuma will be back. So we'll have our normal back four. And we don't have any injuries that I know of that would affect any of our team. And I think they'll probably put Ben Davies and Romero at centre backs, and I think that might give us a bit of an edge with Bowen.
yeah, I'm not worried about Ben Davies. He's shit.
They ain't got pace.
No.
And Doji and Kudus on Thursday, that'll be fun, because I don't know how he's going to deal with him.
I would not be
Doji when I mixed
surprised.
it off.
I was going to say, I would not be surprised if Kudos leaves that game with an injury.
I think Udoji would just get sent off. I think it will go through him. It'll go. He done the exact same. Was it Sterling that he went through at Chelsea? I think it was Sterling.
Mhm.
Yeah, he went absolutely through him as well.
There's no shock there. Just to cover up the last couple of minutes, Man United versus Newcastle. We're not going to go on the game. We're just going to go on how bad Man United were.
In one phrase,
go on, David.
United's goal was peppered.
Right.
This is all the game was. There was nothing else.
Shit.
How was Maguire still on that pitch by the 90th minute?
Oh.
Apparently he had a good game.
Oh, he had an all right game.
But
He just decided to kick a lot of people up in the air. And the referee was just going. He literally done it twice, where he sent Maguire away, and then he went, Maguire.
It's like he gave him a little tap in the arse. Naughty, Harry. Go on, go over there.
Oh, yeah, go, Sonny.
Bruno Gomes, I think, was exactly lucky as well not to be sent off, or at least get a yellow, I think, for that stamp on the ankle. There wasn't really
He's
anything
a dirty
else.
little cunt.
Martial and Hoyland were just non-existent.
Yeah.
Rashford was missing.
He was awful.
Garnacho had 5 minutes.
Martial had a hissy fit to Eric Ten Hag. You know, see him?
I don't know why.
I don't know what
so
he's complaining about. He didn't fucking do anything.
Tino Livramento, I think, has literally ran through 2/3 of their team and then just passed it off with no press
He's
whatsoever.
class.
It wasn't that. No, he's not class, mate. He just walked through him.
He's so good. So I'm jealous of him.
I know they're in good form. He's not got any chance of being sacked this year, is he, Ten Hag?
No.
He's still my top for the manager to get sacked. Surely, the problem is United at the moment. Do you know what? Right, I just want to as much as I love seeing that Blue Blues, honestly, I just think he's dog shit. And United fans are like, oh, he's an amazing manager. Is he though? Because you turn up week in, week out, and you just look shit. Like, is
he not the fastest Man United manager to get to 50 wins?
Oh,
maybe. What, apart from Fergie? Or maybe with Fergie.
No, he's out of their whole history. He's the fastest.
Can you name 10 performances from that? You actually remember him playing well?
Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can you name 2 performances where they played well? Because I'm not going to lie, mate. Watching United at the moment is dog shit.
Literally, I think I've watched them. What, they played well?
I thought that they played better than
Everton
Everton.
could have had 3 goals by the first half.
Did you say they played better than Everton?
They did play better than Everton.
No, that doesn't matter.
Everton just had better chances in front of goal. Doesn't mean they were better fucking team.
But Everton are dog shit, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, United are shit, but Everton are shit. Like, you know what I mean? There's levels. But...
Right. But I thought United, for a bit of the game, actually played fucking well.
Okay, I don't agree.
Well, you can disagree all you fucking want. I'm just fucking saying. You asked me for fucking 2. I'll give you 1.
I think we're talking about different bad clubs. Like,
yeah, mate, I thought they were lucky against Palace a couple of months ago. Fulham rings a bell. I think Brentford rings a bell. It's like they seem to just walk out of the game. I don't know. Ten Hag must walk into a press conference and go, "Yeah, we played well today," and he walks out going, "How the fuck have we won that?" By the way,
how some of the result like that, like Gav said, Newcastle peppered fuck out of that goal. But the problem is Newcastle didn't look like they could finish their fucking dinner.
No.
Anthony Gordon, little gremlin cunt, scored.
It's not that. It was Isak when he got in front of goal. Fucking Gramaris when he got in front of goal. No one seemed to be able to get it in the net. They all seem to look up and they're just like, "Oh fuck that," and he just hit it, and it was just an awful game of football.
Actually, Isak's going to win the Ballon d'Or before Haaland, according to one Newcastle fan on TikTok.
And you've
How can he win the Ballon d'Or when he doesn't play over 60 minutes of the fucking game?
Just saying. He's going to win it.
He's 13 games in. 14 games, sorry.
And go and find a clip where I said that. Okay, I'll be here waiting. Thanks, bud.
That's us done for the Sunday. Gavin's had too much, so I think he's going to go to sleep after this. We'll be back on if we'll probably be back on after the Arsenal game and after the West Ham game, I think.
What day is it?
Arsenal's Tuesday and West Ham's Thursday. So
Tuesday.
But yeah, hope you had a good weekend. But we'll definitely be up next weekend as well to see what's going on. But yeah, apart from that, have a good day, have a good night, lads.
Mate.